The marital contract. That's a very important question. And having an intimacy before the marital contract. You know, sister, when you say nikah, nikah means the marriage contract, the marital contract. Unless if you mean the document, the marriage license, like if you're living in Europe or in the States, in order to get married, you need to get marriage certificate, marriage license, in order to make certain that both of you can get married. Then we process the marriage contract and we issue a marriage certificate. That's called the paperwork. But the marriage contract can be done even without writing. Like your wali agrees to your marriage, he got his consent, and there are two witnesses, and you and the groom are in agreement. He proposes to you and you say, I agree, or your guardian represents you and say, I give you my daughter in marriage, and say, I accept. That's marriage. That is called marriage contract, whether it is documented or not. If you're talking about the marital contract, the document, the marriage certificate, like in the civil court, as something different, but mere processing the marriage contract, even verbally, gives you both an access to have an intimate relationship. I said, it is permissible, but it shouldn't be done before the announcement, which is known as al-ishhar. Al-ishhar, to block the means of accusing you or him of having an illicit relationship, or in case that there is a separation before consummating the marriage. It is known that you are a woman who've never been married. I mean, you are virgin for innocence, and you deserve half the dowry, like the question I started this episode by answering. But what people do, that they process the marriage contract sometimes in the secret, and they have an intimate relationship which is called urfi, even though it is permissible, but it leads to a lot of problems. Because it happened a lot that the groom denies having any relationship or marrying this woman. Sometimes she even conceives, and he says, it's your son, it's your daughter. No, it's not. Then we have to resort to the court and DNA, and who's the father, like non-Muslims. Exactly. Why? Because we don't have the document, the marriage certificate. So we should have the marriage certificate in order to secure your right. And no matter how much you love this man, you should not allow yourself to be with him in a private place without having the marital contract, so that to secure your right. A lot of things could happen. A lot of things could happen. But with this marriage certificate, it secures your right.